Yo, this is Alternate Response Silverhawk sound, #1 sound in the land. Every time. Listener, when music hits you, you feel no pain. Silverhawk, how I love you. Gave all I had. They tried to kill you. Now I'm so mad.
Welcome to another edition of Soundchat TV.
I'm to kill a song.
Today we're in a different style because we're in the studio. And the reason why I'm in the studio today is because I wanted to make sure that music could be played in the background throughout this discussion to let you guys know that we have the original, real deal in the studio when it comes to Silverhawk sound system. Now, if we just spoke to him without him playing a couple of classical dubs, many of you would have said, I'm not a tune for Silverhawk. So that's why we're in the studio today. Welcome.
Let him die. Let him
one of the original foundation selectors
let him die.
of Silverhawk. He goes by the name of Balsie.
Oh, how they suffer.
Balsie, I gotta say, it's been a long time, and I've been trying to get you here for a very long time. Thank you for coming in. So much for us to talk about. So many Silverhawk fans, especially the Foundation fans, will definitely be familiar with you and your work on Silverhawk. So we're gonna talk Silverhawk today,
yes,
right?
Sir.
But to complement our conversation, I would like you just to play some of the classical dubs. You know what I mean? Okay. And it seems like you have a whole lot of Silverhawk dubs because this CD pouch is loaded. All right, so pick out some of the very real ones that people don't hear so much and squeeze them so people can understand that you have the dub plates. And before you do that, let me ask you this. Do you possibly have songs that the other selectors in Silverhawk don't have?
Sure, sir.
Yep, you have some.
Yes, sir.
Wow. I don't know where to begin. When did you start playing Silverhawk sound system?
From 1980.
1980?
Yes.
Were you one of the original, or were you the original selector at the time?
I am not one of the original. I'm the original selector.
You're the original selector?
Yes, sir.
At the time that you became the original selector of Silverhawk, so you're the blueprint then?
Yes, sir. I name it, I make it.
Oh, you named it Silverhawk as well?
Yes, sir.
Wow. So, contrary to the rumors or common belief that Silverhawk was named off of a motorcycle, because that's what I heard, that it was named off of a popular motorcycle in Jamaica. Is that true or partly true?
That's true, sir. We had a football team and was playing ball at UC campus, University of West Indies. And while I was there, I had a sound at my home. We didn't have no name for it. So one day I was over there and looking at the bike. Steely just parked the bike and was there. And then was talking about Black Eagle, because the football team named Black Eagle. And I was looking at, I said, no, the bike is a hawk and it's silver, so we're going to name it Silverhawk. So from that time, I'll be writing down Silverhawk on the labels, on the record label, that before we have any dub or anything.
So in 1998?
1980.
1980, I'm sorry.
Yes,
there was no dubs. It was just pretty much an ideal collection of records and sound system.
Yeah, there was dubs, but we didn't have any dubs at the time.
Right.
So we had most like pre-release. Because those were the things that people had to put out, like pre-release. Yeah, pre-release most likely.
Whose idea was it to actually build a sound system? Because of course Steely and Clevie were producers. Whose ideal was it to have a sound system? Well,
I was the person that have the sound at my home on 35 Bryce Road. That was my baby mother yard. That's where I was living. And Steely bring a Roland amps from foreign with a little box. He called it, those little component set box and a tape recorder. So we had plug in the tape inside of it until we had a little turntable. So we start playing records, go to Arbitrary, buy the records, and come home and start playing.
At this time, still no name of the song.
No, sir.
It was just you just wanted to have a song.
Yes, sir.
Was Steely a producer at this time?
Yes, sir.
So was the sound made to play Steely's music, or was it just made to be a physical sound system?
No, sir. The sound was named physical play sound system, not playing Steely.
Not playing Steely's music
no,
at
sir.
all.
No,
When were you? I know you said you were the original selector. Was there a MC with you, or were you doing everything at the time by
there
yourself?
was no MC. Me alone do everything. Playing my one turntable and talking at the same time. I was a DJ before.
Oh, you used to DJ?
Yes, sir.
Now, so it is safe to say then that Silverhawk is coming back from the one turntable days, because many people don't have Silverhawk as a one turntable sound.
Okay,
so that's
sir.
interesting.
Yes, sir.
So what did you used to do? You used to play your vocal and then flip it over and then DJ upon the...
Yes, sir. The DJ come in. That time we have Danny Dread, the good DJ Danny Dread, and we have Tiger them time in those days. And, you know, little artists who could come in. We have Colin Roach singing, and we have a few little artists. You know, so, Anthony Malvold passed through.
So, Balsie, what you're saying to me then is that Silverhawk did exist in the artists around sound days.
Yes, sir.
Which is interesting because many people don't see Silverhawk as an artist around sound.
Okay.
Too much. You MC.
Yes, sir.
You're DJ.
Yes,
you're
sir.
Selecting, and when you say Tiger, you're talking about the artist
DJ,
popularly known as
DJ
Tiger now.
Tiger, yeah. Talking about Norman Jackson.
Norman Jackson, yes.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Malvo or some
Colin
other
Roach.
Colin Roach.
Yeah.
Were you traveling throughout Jamaica with this crew, or would they just show up sometimes?
No, we go sometime, and sometimes they just pop on.
Okay.
Because them time, you know, you know the money for pay like the artists them, so they must pop on.
So who rolled out if I was a promoter at that time and I booked Silverhawk sound system in the early days, in the early 80s, who would Silverhawk show up with as artists to play on the song? Or would it just be you?
No, it was just a sound them time. We never really have artists. The only person that go with the sound was Colin Roach, because he was an era singer.
See, so you had one singer.
Yeah, Colin Roach and Michael Rutherford.
Now, how big was the sound system when you actually decided to bring it out of your house and start to go up on the road with it? How much box, how much amps? How did it really start to take on the road?
Well, it was a small sound system. Yeah. We had Black Star, so we had was to Steely went to the United States and come to the United States and bring home a Roland amps, a Roland Space Echo, and they bring home a PV power amps. So we had hooked it up on it. We didn't have the box to use, so we had to go to Black Star, Danny Black Star. That was Black Star International.
Which is another song, which Tiger comes from, right?
Yes.
Tiger also DJ that song.
Yeah. So we went there and we borrow his thing. So he normally usually borrow our Space Echo and our PV when he's going to play, and we borrow his thing to play too.
So you were swapping equipment at some times.
Yes,
How
sir.
long did it take from 1980 to when Silverhawk starts to become, more popular in Jamaica?
Well, we had in those times the first thing that we had a little sound clash with a sound named Music Merchant. It come from Grandspen Road. That is where Lieutenant Stitchy sound that's Mikey Dread with Stereo One. And then we had another clash with Imperial. That was with Ninja Man.
Oh wow.
His name wasn't Ninja Man them time. But that was the first before he was Ninja Man. And then we clashed with a little sound in our area, and then we moved. The first clash that we had was 87, that we had Silver Arc and Tree Sound. That was at Alpha Tree Road. That we had Silver Arc and Classic
sound system.
Yeah, and Stone Love.
Oh wow! So Stone Love was part of your first clash.
Yeah.
Classic. I think Classic was the song that Jagger B was playing at the time. Was it that song? Yeah, is that the Classic that Jagger B originally comes from, or is it a different one?
No, the one that DJ Stone play, but not DJ Stone. DJ, what is his name again? Soon tell him. Jagger B was playing on a song named what's the name of the song? I don't remember the name of the song, but that one was the one that played on Raytown.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a Classic.
So Classic, Stone Love, Silverhawk.
Yes.
This is your first big clash then?
Yes, sir.
First mainstream big clash.
Yes, sir.
This takes place where? Half a Tree?
Half a Tree.
1987?
Osa Leo.
1987?
1987, yeah.
Talk to us about the clash. How does it happen? What takes place in the clash?
Well, it was a warm night, because Stone Love the era sound, and you know, Stone Love a melody sound and thing, but Silverhawk was a sound that just come out. I'm nowhere that nobody never expect. We play in our ear, Standpipe and Tavern and those places, and Augustown, but you know, people just start to hear you out of town. They won't go hear in cassette and everything. So the night we was there playing, but we had a brand new thing from Admiral Bailey. A thing that say jump up. And when I play to the dance, man, mash up the dance, the whole night, the dance, people be tearing down the place. People jumping up, rain was falling in the morning, and we had curfew in the morning, but you're going to Papine and going to Augustown back, curfew in the morning. So the dance was, we take over the dance.
So you basically defeated Stone Love and Classic, and that becomes the big victory, the first big victory.
Yes, man.
Let's talk about the treasured box of dub plates, right? Today it is CDs, but it has always been credited to Silverhawk to have some of the rarest specials in the history of Soundclash. The first sounds to have that. Whose ideal was that? To go for the Jimmy Cliffs, to go for the Billy Oceans, and why at the time did Silverhawk take that approach to the whole Clash and dub plates scene?
No, it was still the idea, because you know, through him at the studio and he connected to the artist. So an artist wouldn't, if he asked the artist to do something for him, artist wouldn't tell him about any money.
Right.
Artist would go right away and do something for him. You know, so it was his idea.
The blueprint of the dub plate box, because you know everyone at that time was cutting dub plates, and Silverhawk comes to life at a time when it wasn't really specials anymore. Like Admiral Bailey would be able to do dubs for everybody everybody who's playing who has a sound system, and Stitchy would do the same, and Papa San would do the same, and Tiger would do the same, right? When you guys started to voice the high caliber dubs, the Bunny Whalers, and the list goes on, it kind of separated Silverhawk from the masses of other sound systems, where we as sound system fans started to say, "Rotted, Silverhawk play a Bunny Whaler, then play a Billy Ocean last night." How did that help the popularity of the sound system?
Well, Steely, I've give him credit, because really and truly, he have some ideas where no other sound man never have. And when he come out with that thing, I'll go to the studio with him, and a studio artist will just come in and say, "You know something, come voice a tune for me." And when the artist was doing it that way, he said, no, I don't want to do it that way. And you tell them how to do it. So when film team come out, they always be unique. And it always be, and they always find out the rhythm where you put it on is a different rhythm from everybody else.
So Steely was the dub plate master?
Yes, sir.
And you have some of the classical dubs in your box today, correct?
Yes, sir.
Let's squeeze another Silverhawk dub plate. Live in studio is the original selector, Balsie, of the sound system Silverhawk. We're going to be talking to him because, of course, there's two sides of every story. Squeeze.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, it must be raindrops. Silverhawk is bringing raindrops. Oh, 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 well, Silverhawk come again now. Listen up, you all well. Took a walk and past your house late last night. All the shades were pulled and drawn way down tight. From within the
it's the voice of Dennis Emmanuel Brown. Silverhawk style.
What a lovely couple they made. Silverhawk.
So Balsie, let's talk about the dub plates, right? And let's talk about the your time invested and your contribution to the sound system Silverhawk. First big clash, you defeat Stone Love and Classic. Where does it go from there?
Well, we had some other folk. We had another clash with Papa San. We had Papa
Creation?
San. Yeah, Creation. Sure, you know the song we talk about. Creation, where we had at downtown. That was with Creation, with Silverhawk and Creation. I don't know if you have it on video, but I think that thing is on YouTube where you can see it. And that dance worked out good, because as a sound coming from the ghetto, I know that Papa San was on that sound Creation. we did well in that dance.
So it seems like you didn't defeat him, but you brush him.
Yes, man. We did good.
You did good.
Yeah.
Now, did you do dub plates? Was Silverhawk just playing dub plates, or did you have live artists as well? Because I know Creation was a live artist sound at the time.
No, man, in time. We have a whole dub, man, because...
Just dub. You played dub. You didn't play any live artists.
No, sir. Shabba Ranks and Admiral Bailey, Major Mackerel. We have talk about the first... Come to talk about this. The first set of dub that Silver did was Nitty Gritty, and we had Liquor John, and we had Bonnie Wheeler.
That was the first
set of dub.
First set of dub plates.
Yes,
which created a huge impact for Silverhawk.
Yes, man.
What year did you, or what made you and Steely and the rest of the Silverhawk crew decide, say, okay, we are now reaching a time when it's not necessary to have a Colin Roach or a Tiger. We can just do this thing, playing dub plates and still kill sound. At what year and what time did that start to happen?
Well, as 84, I think we went to student union, and 84 between 82 and 84, we still start to just put in Admiral Bailey and put in our little man them like Twitch, and we have all different type of Pompidou and those man. You start to voice them, and when you start to play it, the people start to mash up the place without a DJ. So you say, all right, let him do just a DJ thing.
And did you guys start to like do just dub plates versus sounds with DJs, or were you just only clashing sounds that were doing dub plates?
That was doing dub plate.
So it was like the Stone Loves,
yes,
the Inner Cities,
yes.
Who else was around at that time? Not the 4x4, but the Exodus,
the Classic,
and those sounds, Exodus Nuclear and those sound systems. Right now, Silverhawk becomes the big sound, and there's classical Skateland clashes and other clashes as well. But before we talk about that, I want to ask you, who was the next member to come? Who did you recruit on the sound system later on, after the sound started to get popular? Or was the staff recruited by Steely?
We had a manager. His name was G. He migrated and come to US. Then we have two little youth that usually play a Skateland. So we draw them away. That was Arnold and Snakey. So we draw them with the sound, and there was a guy named Ray the Belly. He come from down in the south. He live in Queens now. So he was the man to talk on the sound them time. And then Snakey would come in and they try like a missing. But those youth they was coward, afraid of certain things. And when sound clash, they draw back. They said, no, you can't tell the man that, you can't. I said, no, man, everything good, man. And they start and go on until...
So you trained them, you mentored them?
Yes, sir.
More big clashes, were you involved in, the Cinema 2 clashes and the this clashes and the that clashes, or did you guys stay out of?
No, we didn't go to Cinema 2. We never yet go to Cinema 2. We always go to clashes at Skateland. We go to clashes all about like down by Oasis. There was a club by Oasis down on, like you're going to the airport on the road, but you have places that dance like you have Barbican, Standpipe, 8-Seater Valley. That's where every big sound come to play.
Speaking of big sound, who were major competitors for Silverhawk at the time? Was it the Kilimanjaros? Was it the Black Scorpios, the Jammins? Like, who were your major competitors at the time?
It was really, you have Stone Love, you have Inner City, and those sound. Not really like Jaro and everything, because it's like we was not sound like Jaro.
When you say you wasn't a sound like Jaro, you mean you never carry a bunch of artists?
No, yeah, we never like that. So it's a different.
So pretty much Silverhawk never really clashed with those sounds too much because of.
If a man coming for a clash, then we have artists. Because we always have artists sometimes.
Right.
But it's not really. Our thing was like Stone Love and Classic, and you have like Inner City.
What about Gemini?
Gemini, Gemini.
Those sound systems.
Right.
Okay, so your competitors was mostly the sounds that weren't carrying live artists
yes, sir.
at the time.
Yes,
but
sir.
I can remember clashes with Jaro. There were clashes with Kilimanjaro. Were you part of those clashes? Were
Yes,
you
sir.
at the control?
Yes, sir.
What was it like when you used to clash Jaro? I mean, I know there was the Ninja Mans and the Super Cats and so forth on Kilimanjaro at the time. What was that experience like?
It was nice because we had the artists them time, and when we go to the dance, artists was there, artists on our side and artists on their side. Well, what happened to that dance at Skateland with Jaro and Silver, Steeler said, no, the promoter, Jingles was the promoter, and Jingles said, because we always play in Skateland every Sunday night.
Yeah.
Like skating and things. So we had the clash down. Jingles said, the clash, we're going to play play juggle until 12 o'clock. Well, after 12 o'clock, we're going to have a man juggle like for a half hour, and then you have one tune after that. You see, when 2 o'clock finish, and we start the juggle, Jingle say, a man should DJ on the rhythm one time, and a singer should go on it one time. When they start, Little John come and sing on it. Little John pull it up. So we take up the mic and said, no, Jingles don't say the clash will go. Jingles come over and said, no, I want the clash arrange. Oh, it's supposed to work out. All right. When they start the same thing again. So I said, Jingles say, so Jingles come over and say, boy, Margaret Thatcher rule England and Ray Ray rule America and so. And him rule here so. So Steeler say, all right, here we do, lack of a sound. It look like politics basically and coming out.
So you're saying that the Jaro clash wasn't really fair?
No, sir. Because we don't, first of all, we don't have a tape. Jaro will have their side of tape because we didn't play. And we have the artists. We have Sanchez, we have Flower Gun, them time. We have Admiral Bailey. Nobody didn't get to DJ.
Now, when you speak to Kilimanjaro says that they are the sound system that parked the Silver Ark. The famous Silver Ark, they say, was buried in Skateland by Kilimanjaro. And it is said that Ninja Man also helped that situation happen.
Him DJ a bad rhythm, a bad lyrics. I'm not going to take that away from him. But he's not the sound. He's not the sound that parks Silver Ark. It's still said to us, lack of a sound.
Because of politics.
Because of politics.
Is it true that Ninja Man told Steely that he was going to come perform on Silverhawk that night, and then when he got there, he actually performed on Kilimanjaro to kill Silverhawk? Is that true, or is that's a rumor?
He was going to share on the two. He was going to DJ on the two side, but Kilimanjaro is the sound from long time.
See.
So we know that he was going to be over there. Then when Steely started to say something now, I think Steely was telling us about something, and Steely, Major Margaret, no. First, that's not how it went neither. That was not from Ninja Man. That was from Major Mackerel. Major Mackerel said he's gonna DJ on the two sound. It's not from Ninja Man. Ninja Man added sound. That was Jaro. And when he come and DJ on our sound, and we say, all right, don't come back over here. So him start to DJ and him start to say, steal it tight like if you hold him, you come like when you hold a $2 and squeeze him tight. So that mash up the whole place, But it wasn't a clash. It
wasn't a clash because you guys didn't get to finish.
No.
Pretty much.
We didn't start.
You didn't start?
No, we didn't start. Anybody that did the dance, that at the Skateland, they can't tell you how the dance works.
It's one of the most popular dances in the history of sound system culture, Jaro versus Silverhawk. And of course, there's different stories. Don't matter, depending on who you speak to about this Jaro versus Silverhawk thing, you would get different stories. What other dance would you say haunts or becomes synonymous to Silverhawk today? Jaro is one, because you can't mention Silverhawk without mentioning Jaro versus Silverhawk. Which other clash?
To tell you the truth, we're not having a trend. There was some sound that come from St. Thomas. That sound name, I don't remember that song. Lee's Unlimited.
Lee's Unlimited.
All those sound, them control them era. So when they go in and feel them era, go play. You have to make sure you put out the right thing. Because when we go to Guinness, there was not Guinness. There was a place out there, Goodyear, that we usually play. And when you go out there, so you have to put out your best. But we didn't have a threat, and we didn't have a threat. Jaro wasn't a threat for us. The day that we played, we had so much tune at the time. That dance was a dance that postponed and keep again.
The Gyro dance.
Yeah, that was
so
to keep
did
and
it,
postpone.
did it postpone because of politics or
No, it postponed because they feel like they didn't have enough time. That's why.
to
that's
prepare?
Why that's why they promote the dance.
Who was playing Kilimanjaro at the time? Was Ainsley, Trooper? Who was the selector? Can you remember?
Tell you the truth. To go, I'm not going to name anybody because I don't.
You don't
remember. I don't remember.
Who else was? I also can remember a Stone Love versus Silverhawk, which was monumental as well. Can you remember that Pacific dance where I think it was a Captain Barkey intro that you guys used on Silverhawk on Stone Love?
Oh no, I was in United States them time.
Oh, them time that you left. So
yeah.
let's speak about that now. What made you leave Silverhawk sound system? Was it politics? Was it a fallout with Steely? Or was it just that it was time for you to migrate? Or a little bit of both?
What was the problem now? Steely, him dead and gone, but me give him respect still. But for the next end, him don't want to see nobody have nothing. I don't want to see you achieve anything. There was 1986, Tiger, the auntie in Canada. She wanted the sound to come to Canada. So she tells Steely about it. Steely tell us about it and say, all right, I'm going to tell the date. Long after almost 5 months, 6 months, we don't hear nothing about it. So I said, want to the dance at Tiger? Boy, you can see them make them take a go foreign and make money. It just swivel away. So I was in Jamaica one time, and you use bandolo phone and thing.
Yes.
So a guy called me, Colin Roach called me and said, a man want to talk to me from United States of America. So I said, yeah. So I went and speak to the man. The man said, well, he want to get Silverhawk in the United States. I went to Steely. I said, boy, a man want to make the sound to come to the United States of America. Steely said to me, and you can't steal them, make them take your sound and go America. I make money America. I said, then you not going to make money. The man make money, and we make money too. He said, don't know how much to charge the man. I said, listen me, Jammy's going away from you as a young sound. So all you have to do is ask Jammy's them time. Every day we at Jammy's, because every day we cut dub.
Right.
When Steely go to fight, them time Steely work with Jammy's, him and Clevie. Come to talk about Clevie. The sound, Clevie wasn't a part of the sound. And Clevie is nowhere part of the sound. Not even now. I don't know how Clevie get involved in the sound right now. Because Clevie never been to a Silverhawk dance before. Clevie never, he was at the studio, and maybe Steely was using the time. I helped him, tell him to play this on the rhythm and whatsoever. But he don't know the box them, the speaker them, he don't know nothing about it.
So you're saying that Clevie never played a part?
No.
At all?
Nothing at all.
He was just Steely's partner in the studio?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Wow.
He had nothing to do with the song. Since Steely dead, don't I hear that, him spent money and he was a part of the song. He wasn't a part of the song. I can tell you that.
Wow.
I was there from the beginning and until Steely, me and Steely kind of fall out and I draw away.
So you're saying that you fell out with Steely because you felt that Steely wouldn't make you advance. He didn't want any advancement for you.
No. After I came to United States and go back home, because when we get the visa, Steely come and say, boy, I'm here that the son going to United States. So I said, well, I don't know about nobody about me going to the United States to play a sound. So I came to United States, I went back home. The other two guys, I leave them up here because they decided to stay.
So you came on Silverhawk?
Yes.
You came to play Silverhawk.
Yes,
where did you come? Where was your first landing?
Stardust. Not Stardust.
Biltmore?
No, Stardust Ballroom.
Stardust Ballroom in Brooklyn?
Yeah. No, Stardust.
In the Bronx?
Stardust in the Bronx.
In Bronx, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Stardust Ballroom in the Bronx.
Boston Road.
Boston Road, yes.
Yes, man. And it was we alone played the first night. The other night, the night after was we and Downbeat. Downbeat had typewriter. That was
Louis Rankin.
And he had Burro Banton. He had Shinehead. And he had the DJ, I forgot his name. Well, we had we had Sanchez, we had Ninja, because Ninja Man came up on our sound to come.
Oh, Ninja Man came. Is this before the killing of the Jaro and
after that?
After that. So
1980.
Ninja Man kills or helps to kill or plot against, I should say, for the sake of the conversation, against Silver Arc. Then years after, he flies up with Silver Arc for a clash against Downbeat. Okay.
Yeah, that was his first time in the United States. So he went and he came tonight. We had Sanchez, we had Ninja Man, we had Flower Gun, we have that Lizard, we have Colin Roach, we have Anthony Malvo.
Full house.
I tell you, man, it was a nice dance. Mash up Downbeat again.
You mash up Downbeat.
Yes, man.
So the two selectors who came with you stay, and you go back to Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
Is this when you and Steely falls out?
No, I went to. Me and him was dealing time, so I went to Canada, and when I went to Canada, I come back home, and I leave from there and go back to Canada again, and then I come back to Jamaica. Me and Steely never talk. So when I came back to America, Steely called me one day and said, "We must let bygones be bygones and forget about what is going on." So me and him started to talk again. He said he's gonna put the sound together and he's gonna cut some dub and let some stay up here and some stay in Jamaica. I said okay.
So some stay up here means something foreign in America.
Yes, sir.
Right, because at that time you already moved. I just want people who are viewing to follow the conversation. So after the clash with Downbeat,
yes,
you
sir.
go back to Jamaica.
Yes, sir.
After Jamaica, you go to Canada,
yes,
take
sir.
a couple more dates.
Yes.
But during this time, you're still playing Silver Arc, but you and Steely not talking,
yes,
correct?
Sir. Yes,
so you play the song, but you and the boss not talking.
Yes, sir.
So let me ask you this before we go any further. So how were you getting new dub plates if you and Steely wasn't talking? Were you using your own money, or were you just playing what you had?
No, at the time I had a link from Silver Arc CMA that if they cut something, the person would send it to me.
Okay, so let's follow the argument then. So even though you leave,
Yes, sir.
you leave Silver Heart, meaning that you still have your things.
Yes, sir.
You still have play Silver Heart, but you and Steely is not.
Me and him is not friends.
Oh, no, not friends.
Yes, sir.
But based on and what made you play the song even though you and him was not friends? Based on the fact that you felt that you was a foundation member.
Because I made that song.
So you felt that you had all entitlement to still play the song.
Yes, sir.
No, you hook up with the new guys who are on the song.
Yes, sir.
And anytime a tune cut, them send on
yes, I think I'm giving it. Cause Jerry, that was the second selector.
Yes.
He died. I don't know if you heard about it.
Yes.
He went to Exodus studio. The man Beanie Man was up there, and Beanie Man said no one about it in the studio. And then the guy said he want to come in. Cause he was a guy that just come and you get a free dub and go and sell a sound man. And Jerry said, "Go on for your gun there now." And the guy just pop off his gun and shot it.
Oh, wow.
So Jerry was the man.
So Jerry was the man that would send on the dubs for you.
Yes, sir.
Now, so you still was current as far as Silverhawks tunes go.
Yes, sir.
And this is now where we get down to the nitty gritty of the conversation, because there was a time when it was rumored that Silverhawk was split. So there was, according to what was being said, the real Silverhawk, and then there was the Balsie Silverhawk.
Yes, sir.
Right? You had your Silverhawk here in America taking your own dates.
Yeah.
You weren't really taking clashes though, were you?
We just take a few there. I mean, I had other things doing, so I just take it now and then.
So let me ask you a question. Why is it then that you can play songs that the other selectors can't play? Is it because they were giving you dubs but you weren't giving them dubs?
No, what happened now? There's some artists would vice for me and won't vice for them, same way. Because, in other words, Sizzler would vice for me them time there. He wouldn't vice for them. Capleton would give me something where he wouldn't give them. You understand? So I would have some tune. I have Colin Roach would vice something for me that he wouldn't give it to them. So I still have artists that would give me things.
So why was that though? Why was the artist taking side? Is it because
they know that I wasn't dealing with the boss, and they check for me, so they would rather give it. They know how much I go through with that song.
Okay.
You understand?
So was it safe to say then that the dub plate, because there are some artists, some selectors, that have a better relationship with the artist than what the owners actually have with the artist. Was that one of the cases?
That's true. I mean, no, still have better relationship with them. Doing like he asked them to do something, and he would con them and tell them, "Oh, I'm going to play a rhythm for you." They know that they can get that from him.
Right.
But with me out the road talking to them, they would do anything for me because I'm not promising them none.
So you because there was a time when it got bitter, and we just from the outside, from what we're hearing, there was a time when it really got bitter where you was holding your ardent with as far as Silverhawks treasured dubs were concerned, and it's like you were saying that wherever dub where you have where them want, you not get them. Is that true?
Yes, sir. First of all, when Steely died, I went to they had a wake over here.
Yeah. And
I went to the wake. The person that took over the sound was a white lady.
Yeah.
I forgot her name.
Lucy.
And there was Richie Poo, and you have Clevie. Well, they said that they have the sound, and they was gonna call me, or they was gonna call Fata in. Fata is very important in Silverhawk.
Fata is another selector.
No, Fata is the manager.
Or he was the manager of the sound
Yeah.
prior to Steely dying?
It's Steely before Steely died.
Right.
So he's a backbone to the sound. And to me right now, even now, Fata can't be left out of the sound. Because Fata is a major man, and he's in Jamaica, and he's doing all those work, so he can send whatsoever you need here. You understand what I'm saying?
See.
So
Fata's still part of the song today? Is he still part of it today?
No, because Richie Poo said he said Fata said him have interview in which I talked to Fata and the same thing. Fata said he had interview and he don't call his name and he called other people's name. You shouldn't leave out Fata.
So Fata feels that Richie Poo doesn't credit him for his work, his contribution to Silverhawk.
Him feel like him don't want him have nothing to do with the sound.
So he feels like Richie Poo's fighting him out of the song.
Yeah, that's what I feel too.
Now, so let's go back to the wake. The wake happens, and are you invited?
Yes, I was invited.
Was Fata invited?
No.
Fata wasn't invited?
No, Lucy called me and said, I'm supposed to cut some tune, put some CD tune on a CD and bring it to her and bring it to the wake so we can play there. So I said, okay. So I went to the wake.
And you cut some tune?
Yes. And I take them to they didn't use the tune them, but I went there and, I meet Lucy. The first time I seen Lucy.
Seen?
Because even when Steely died, I was the person that called Richie Poo and tell him, Steely sick, He said, what? I tell him at the hospital that he was. I said, when they called, I said, he died. I was the first person that knew because Christian was the person that called me.
VP?
Yeah, Christian called me and tell me that Steely died and he need somebody to come and he need somebody to come and own the body.
Oh.
So I had a number for his sister. That was one of his sisters that live in Jungle.
So let me ask you this. At the time of Steely dying, you and Steely was friends. You guys were in a better place with your friendship, or were you still at odds?
No. I wasn't dealing with him. That's the reason why I didn't went to the hospital. Because I don't want nobody say, if I go to the hospital and anything happened to him, yes, the boy true, I go there.
See.
That's why he died, or, his heart was beating faster. Because I was sick myself, and I was sick before Steely. And I came back. He was sick at the same time, and he came back until he's sick again.
So Steely dies without you guys actually being able to put your friendship back together.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, sir.
When Steely dies, according to what you're saying, new players come into the Silverhawk team.
Yes, sir.
Lucy comes in, according to what you're saying. Clevie now comes in,
start to own up things.
Starts to own the sound. How does Richie Poo get in? Was Richie Poo there before?
Richie Poo was a selector. He usually played the sound with Jerry before Jerry died.
So it was Richie Poo and Jerry. That
Yes.
was the team, you know, maybe
Yes.
a couple of generations after you.
Yes. And then after when Steely died, you know, then he started to make different choices and say, boy, Steely said fatter enough to touch a sound, and Steely said Balsie enough to touch a sound, and rare. So I said, okay.
Who did that? Richie Poo.
That's what he said.
That's what Richie Poo says.
Yes.
That you. So at that time, were you approached to give back some of the songs? Because obviously Lucy and Clevie, when I spoke to Clevie was basically saying he got involved with Silverhawk because he knew that it was something that Clevie would want, that Steely would want to see done, right? So at that time when they were relaunching Silverhawk, did they contact you and say, Balsie, give us some of the song them where you have where we not have, some of the foundation tune them and so forth? Did anyone link you? Because I'm hearing, and you know, the industry have heard that you have dub plates that you not letting off on anybody that are like treasured, you know, Silverhawk dubs. Is that true?
Nobody did ask me that. All they was trying to do their own thing, and I was on the side doing my own thing. Oh, I have the original things, the things that Silverhawk usually use in Jamaica. That's the dubs that I have.
Right.
What they have now is things that they try to get from tapes and things that put on and try to cut them. So that's why, remember dubs before, special before, you put on you voice it on the arm and straight to the dub plate.
Right.
So you didn't have no put on tape or you didn't have put on a CD. So these things now, that latest one I call Bonnie Whaler and those things you could get off a tape. But the Dan Angelou and the Admiral Bailey and the Shabba Ranks and all those things, the Admiral Tibet, you can't get those things.
Could you play something for me out of your collection that no one else could possibly find as a selector? Can you go into your memory and just select a song right now for those who are viewing, those who are die-hearted Silverhawk fans, where you can play something that maybe anybody else who's playing Silverhawk may not be able to find? It would be either impossible or very hard for them to find.
All right, we're going to dig into it.
Yeah, just play a song for me. Those of you who are tuning in, it is Soundchat TV, of course, in a different style. We are talking with Balsie, the original selector of the sound system called Silverhawk. And for many years, we've been hearing that there is somewhat of a split between the sound systems. And this is not something that we haven't heard before with legendary sound systems. He's no longer a member of the sound, correct? You're not an immediate member of today's Silverhawk.
No, I'm now involved. Gone to what the manager say.
Oh, so you're now involved again?
Yeah, because the manager is Richie Poo. I don't know how he come by manager. Because there was a lot of people that come before him. I don't know how he get to be the manager. He look like the owner and everything. He want to do everything.
See.
I don't understand why the sound is like that now. But the reason why he don't let in Fata, because he want to be the person that collecting the money. He want to be the person that taking the date. When you ask him now, Fata, he go to Jamaica and Fata say, why go on with the sound? No, a tantrum pool, because he has two different things. He has a sound, his label, and he have a sound named Tantrum Pool. So he would say, it's just Tantrum Pool and with Richie Poo from Silver. That's how he do now.
So nobody else gets any credit? No Balsie from Silver Arc, no Fata from Silver Arc or nothing?
Nobody.
And that's a bother to you?
Well, you hear me? It don't really bother me. Now, people say, Balsie, you allow that? I say, listen me, make them do what they have to do. So I just let go. You know, I don't worry about them.
Silverhawk is in the building, man, and the captain of the ship with the original selector, Balslie's here. He's looking through his collection, and I'm asking him just to play one sample song. He's coming back from the time when dub plates, and those of you who've been cutting dubs as long as, you know, I have and Balsie has and other people have, know that once upon a time, dubs used to go straight from the voicing booth straight onto the actual dub plate. There were no tapes, no dots, no nothing, right? So Balslie's basically saying that his original songs, you know, if you didn't have that steel plate, If you can't find the original steel plate, then you more than likely you will not have the song, because there are songs from Silverhawk that were not put on tapes, right? And again, there is a huge, conception. It's not a misconception based on what this conversation is. It's a conception that there's a split between there's two or more sides of Silverhawk sound system where the original members and maybe the existing members today do not agree. Balsie, you find something where you can squeeze through, where somebody may think it's just a little bit, or you may think it's just a little bit hard for somebody to get on up?
I go in the bucket, but I don't want to play nothing that too out of order.
So you're trying to find? No, but you can play something out of order, because we're actually not on radio. So if it's something that it has a little boom bang in there, no problem, because we're actually not going to go live to radio. And if we do, if we go live to radio, we'll do the edits for you. But I just want to show everyone that there is two sides of the dub box. There's the Balsie side, and there is the side that still exists. Right? The Treasured Foundation box coming from Balsie of Silver Ark.
Sound boy, know your size. Sound boy, play your size. Watch out, cause if you play against Silver Ark, sound boy, you have to lose for your life. See that? Well, sound boy, play your size. Well, sound boy, play your size. You never know Silver Ark. Him a the king dynamite. Watch this. Hey, when I was just a little teeny weeny little sound, I asked my mama which sound will rule. Now will it be the jump and sound over there? And this is what she said to me: Silver Ark will rule, alone will rule dance hall, and all that jump and sound must fall. Silver Ark rule dance hall. What we know? Why? Nobody bright up yourself and get out of.
It's the governor, I should say.
The great governor, a chat on Silver Ark, the king high power. You're bright up.
It's the governor. Lieutenant Stitchy, talk to me, Balsie. Why did you select this song? Out of all songs, why was it this one? Is there a history behind this specific song?
Well, this song is a song we did love, because Lieutenant Stitchy was, I used to listen before he started recording, and I went. We had a clash dance, and I went all the way to Spanish Town just to look for him and Jonathan Wolfman. So, that's why I like this song. You like this song? And this is a song that the average person that has dubs can play on Silverhawk. Well, maybe not this one. I guess, maybe. But there's tunes that I know they can't find where I have. Where you have. Yeah. But there's tunes that you have that they can't find. Is there any hopes of you ever giving them the dubs, your collection, or you just not feel a vibe there? Well, you're talking now. Tell you the truth, me have a thing about this thing, and everybody be warning me, telling me, no, Balsie, they're gonna take your things. Don't put the things in it. They're gonna take your things. Well, he come to me and they say, you want to put back the sound together. I say, okay, but put back the sound together. But you're not going to take my things, because I'm not going to give you my things. You say, you don't need anything from me. So I say, okay. So I'll take my things if we're going to play, and I'll go with my things, and he go with his things. Because I have laptop, I have CD, I have everything just like him. Oh, so you guys will be playing Silverhawk together in the future then? Yes. So wow. Can't to him. I hope not change up again. Because there's many dance that he tell me, me ain't going to play a dance. Balsie, just forget about the vibes, and like the dance I keep in the Bronx at 241st, yeah, there was Balsie and Silverhawk supposed to play. I'm telling me, me and you going to play a dance. No, Tony school see me, and I see a sound on flyers, And the man have a teeth in sound again, I say, Richie Pooh. So him said to me, say, him alone upon him showing the flyers. Him alone. Me and you play a sound. And you alone upon the flyers. I'm here the original selector. Everybody know that. If you ask anybody that know, anybody that come from Uptown or Barbican, anybody that come from Alpha Tree, anywhere. Because me and Gemini, me and Glamour, we usually play every Wednesday night. Every Wednesday night we usually play at Skateland, at Gemini Club. So, I mean, me want things to work out, but at the same time, if I take my things, but I just draw back and I sit down.
So the initial agreement or the most current agreement that you both have now is that you're going to bring your pouch or your laptop with your tunes, and he's going to bring his. So when one of your tunes need to be played, you will play.
Yes, sir.
But you're not going to give him a copy of your songs.
No, sir. I don't believe in that.
Wow. Will you be asking for a copy of his songs?
No, sir. No, sir. I won't ask for that.
Let me ask you, do you have the Super Cats as well?
Yes, sir.
You have all the Super Cats. Do you have the Ninja Mans and all of that stuff as well?
Just tell me what you want.
Let's see if you can squeeze off a Super Cat.
A Super Dog?
Yeah. Okay. Because this is an interesting story, man. This is one of those interesting things in dancehall where I don't know, because I really want to see how this turns out. So 2 laptops will be at the next Silverhawk Clash if things go the way that, Balsie is predicting them to go. And when Richie Poo for play him round, him play for him round. When Balsie for play him round, but the 2 of them will be playing Silverhawk. I just want to see this work.
I guess if things work out and him deal with it better, I
might slide a 1 tune game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe turn over as long as we know so well. But is a man like him want to be a ruler. He want to lead everything. Which people is nowhere to rule Silverhawk. Which people just come there and start playing Silverhawk.
So would you say if anybody was to control the sound system, it would be you as the founding selector?
The sound, I don't want to be a controller. Me supposed to be the person to control it, and I don't want that. Right now, the sound should be playing between Fata and Balsie. Anybody else that on the sound should be just a DJ that's on the sound.
But they shouldn't be manager.
No, sir.
Wow.
I don't believe in that. And
wow.
I wonder if you understand what I'm saying.
No, I understand what you're saying. You're saying based on contribution and seniority, you don't feel like you should be taking orders and instructions from someone who came on way after you or who has not contributed.
No, sir.
What would you say to somebody who says, but all the man are going to run Steely thing, and when Steely dead, him and Steely wasn't friends? Because that's going to be in the argument.
Yeah, but even though when Steely died, me and him was a friend, but I'm the person that make it and build it. So a man can understand that. Even now, there are people that know the real truth, and they can tell you. Right now, they must say, boy, Baz, you should have run the sound. The sound should in your hand. I don't really want to be that.
You don't want that responsibility?
No, I don't want that. I'm not looking for that.
I want to squeeze off some more Silverhawk songs to complement this whole interview. Balsie has and I'm looking as he's flipping through, I'm looking at some of the names and, some of the dub titles that he has. And he has some real serious dubs in the box. I'm looking at, Bunny Wailer. I'm looking at Tiger. I'm looking at Garnet Silk, Inika Moses, Jimmy Cliff, John Holt. So while I'm talking, I'm glancing, And it seems like Balsie doesn't want to drop the bomb them. So if you realize the conversation, Balsie's kind of going around my dub request because him no want to know say the song them there. But they're here. I'm looking at them.
What do you post a face selector over there? So you're the wickedest selector. Because all night you select and I just get to find out that you select 1 for your father. You lick 2 for your brother. And you lick 3 for the foul and your cowl. You lick 1 for your never evil. Well,
Super Cat from the Silverhawk box.
Right now we're going to select and we're going to select 1 for your mother. We'll lick 2 for your sister. And lick 3 for your auntie, granny and go for the rest of your family and country.
Balsie, you have to give me a Garnet Silk though.
Silverhawk,
I want to hear a Garnet Silk from Silverhawk. Me not lie.
It's close. Hear this. We are gonna murder that. Murder that you know on this spot. We are gonna murder that. Murder that in a top plate class. We are gonna murder that. Murder that them sound they are idiots. We are gonna murder that. Murder that and lick it down flat. Them come to the place and I walk and attack and buck up now the ark. We dig out at the and pop off a head and chop out the heart. Go tell them Silverhawk him at the chief of staff. Ragamuffin miss a cat in the place and attack. From down in the
So the tune them there without question. Silverhawk is in the building. The Captain Balsie. The original selector of the sound system. Squeeze another one, man. Help him out there, Yosh. Squeeze them song there. Many people them where I listen to the show. I watch the show. No, say, Balsie has a loaded dub box as well. I'm going to make some requests right now. And then we're going to talk back again. Silver Arc, Garnet Silk, squeeze.
Niceness maximum. When the hawk plays, the world dance tremble. The whole dance tremble. Yeah, yeah. Oh, everyone is gonna love this. You will never forget this.
All right, we want to Inika Moses now.
Giving you niceness, and
may I make some requests?
To happiness.
Silver Hawk is in the building.
Everyone is gonna love this. Choo choo, you will never forget this. Silver Hawk, giving you niceness, and I guarantee you happiness. People, they just love the hawk so I'll Trevor shouting his neighbors. Hey friends, turn on your radio, worries again. The hawk come with a wicked thing. It's a long time I haven't felt such musical feel.
And Balsie, I gotta ask you this: is it true that Steely was the one to name Garnet Silk Garnet Silk? Have you heard that story as well, or is that something that's fabricated? Because I was told that, you know, Steely in the studio, he came in as Bimbo and he left out as Garnet Silk. That's what I was told. Have you ever heard that story or no?
Well, we just hear that one, you know. You know, we don't really know.
You don't really know, but no. What were they close? Was Silverhawk and Garnet Silk very close?
Silverhawk and Animals close. I can play a Garnet Silk that probably a year time you don't know say that Silver is a Garnet Silk.
Oh wow, I'll be interested to hear that. Silverhawk is in the building. We're going through the dub box right now. Squeeze.
Oh.
What?
Yo, all the people them who appreciate good music. This is Inika Moses and the champion sound Silverhawk. Fresh. Now tell us some boy to cool it off, hey. And tell another one cool it off.
Yeah man, take out that Billy Ocean there when me see you look pan. Boy, take it out.
Me, hey, tell us some boy to cool it off. On Silverhawk said to cool it off. Don't you brag and don't show off. Why you listening me?
Noted as one of the biggest dubplate sounds in the culture of sound system.
Who the hell is it?
It was Silverhawk.
Is it?
And I know some people will be very upset about this, but it was Silverhawk that was the sound system that came about and stepped up the dubplate voicing thing. It was Silverhawk who pretty much started international dubplate voicing. And, you know, many people are credited for it. They have, you know, big sounds such as Addies, big sounds such as Saxon, and other sounds who came in after and started to voice high caliber dubs. But before this was taken to another level by the Billboard sound King Addies or by the Saxon sound and many other sounds, Silverhawk, I would say, and this is something that many of you can research. Silverhawk, because of the position that Steely played, sound system owner and highly achieved producer, was able to get his hands on some high caliber dubs and artists that pretty much some of them, I think Bunny Wailer's first dub plate was for Silverhawk. I don't think that's true, right?
Yes,
the first time Bunny Wailer did a dub was for Silverhawk.
Silverhawk, yes.
And then of course we have Billy Ocean, who hasn't done a dub plate afterwards. Jimmy Cliff is also, I don't know if that was the first time he did a dub plate too.
It was the first dub for him.
First dub plate. So it is factual that Silverhawk turned it up a notch, right? Who do we have now on the turntables? What's that? The Billy Ocean?
No, you say you want what you say?
Who you cue up?
Oh.
Just squeeze it, man. It no matter. Squeeze it.
All massive and our crew, big up on yourself. All I got stone massive, John Spin, Barbican. Request to all the people who appreciate good show. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, life is a moment in space. When Silverhawk is gone, it's a lonelier place.
So is this the Garnet Silk that you're saying that we wouldn't really realize that it's Garnet Silk?
Yes, man.
Wow.
But down inside, that song boy never know why. Who road is narrow and long when eyes meet eyes and the feeling is strong. I turn away from the wall, I stumble
Garnet Silk,
but I give you it all. I am amazed.
wait for the next Silverhawk clash, to be honest with you, because I want to see you and Richie Poo playing out of 2 laptops in one clash. It's just something that would definitely interest me to see, because I don't think it's going to work. I think that between you and Richie Poo and the other members, functioning members of the sound system right now, I think there should be a huge merger. For the benefit of sound system culture, there needs to be a huge merger where, Balsie and Fata join Steely, Clevie, and Lucy and Richie Poo, and we get the family back.
Yeah, but Lucy is not involved anymore.
Lucy's out now.
No, yeah, because the boss take her out.
Oh. And you referring to the boss as Clevie, or you referring to the boss as Richie Poo?
No, Clevie, Richie Poo.
Is Clevie still involved?
Yeah, that's what I understand. I didn't talk to him. No, Richie Poo is in Jamaica. He went to Jamaica, say when he come back. So after he come back, then I will probably talk to three of them together. I don't know if he's gonna be here. I'll have to talk to him on phone.
Wow. I hope that this interview doesn't affect the outcome of your relationship with Richie Poo.
No, man, I'm not producing it. No, man. Shouldn't, unless a man don't want to hear the truth. But me not hide anything. I'm not scared of anything. I'm just talking the living, God Almighty truth.
Will you still, if this merger doesn't happen, right? And people, I'm gonna ask the camera to shine on some of the dub plates, the CD pouches later on, right? Just so you guys can see. And I'm doing this because I am overwhelmed with the collection of, I'm seeing Culture, I'm seeing Leroy Smart, I'm seeing Ken Booth, Tony Touch, I'm seeing there's Delroy Wilson. So this is a dub box. This is a Silverhawk dub box sitting in front of me in the style of a CD, right? So the rumors that you've been hearing that Balsie has dubs or has the dubs, it seems to be true based on what I'm seeing here. Now, I can't listen to every CD, but I doubt if this man would have print up the whole of them label and just come show off in our studio, right? So he has them. The future of Silverhawk, and this is how I want to close the conversation. Balsie, what's the future? What would you like to see the future of Silverhawk be in your ideal situation as the founding member? What would you like to see?
I really and truly like to see the sound start and do the things what it usually do. There's a lot of people don't know what the sound do. Even the man that is playing the sound don't know what Silverhawk is made for. And Silverhawk is a sound where we never have no juggling. Like you have people, a man put over him sound over this one, you over here, so him said, you go and juggle beside him. No. Me and you are friend of a street, I'm going to dance hall, me and his enemy. As soon as the dance over, me and your friend again. And so me know about sound business. A clash me talk about. Me not talk about no juggle beside, no juggle beside sound.
So you're original clash man.
Oh, yeah, what man? What you talking about, man? Really, man?
And you would like to see the sound system go back to that?
Yes, sir. And Steely dead now, and him youth them still living. Some of the likes see some money go towards him picking them, and see the sound just go through and just flex and it just go through. But I would like Fata to be on the sound again. Fata is the original youth. I mean, Fata come after me, but I would like Fata. Me and Fata go to school together, and that's how I bring him in, because he usually ride bike, and I was telling him about my boss. I said, you can't ride like my boss. My boss is the wickedest rider, because I still can ride bike, but sometimes when him muggle, him go to hand, Yeah, man, that's how Fata get with Johnny sound. And before when Fata usually do the sound, Fata usually wear some big short pants with some big pocket. And when he come around, before you steal the pay you, he must take out him, he must put you in the pocket and take out money. Him own money in pay you.
See.
Nice youth, man.
So, Fata, you would like to see back on the sound?
Yes, man. Fata is the original, man.
What about Richie Poo? Would you like to see Richie Poo
still
be there?
Yes, still be there, but him can't be a manager, and the money part that him can't control, because him cannot control himself when it comes to money. If Steely wasn't dead, him could have tell you that. Him can't control himself when it comes to money. Me and my virgin, but the truth, me attack, I'm not care. God's the way him do me, push me out of the sound and whatsoever. No people feel bad over it, and I say, boy, I'm not do this, I'm not do that. I ain't doing nothing. Right now, Me have paperwork to the sound, you know. What them don't
wow.
have. Them don't have. Me have paperwork in my house. 3 copyright where them don't even have. You know, I'm still not go front because I had a stroke before and I had a brain aneurysm. So me just take time and just load the team make it go on. But me had the real deal with Silver Hawk, man.
Original selector of the sound. You know, at the beginning of this long conversation, Balsie said that the original sound system was at his baby mother's house. So he was there before the first dub was cut.
Yes, sir.
You know, he was there. We're going to end today's show or today's conversation with another Silverhawk dub. Introduce the dub that you have queued up before we play it.
It's a Delroy Wilson, you know. Because, you know, we can't leave out foundation singer. So, we could just read it off there, sir. Blessed.
A Delroy Wilson is on the champion sound. The bad sound. Silverhawk. Hail to each and every one. All the posse. Big up Augustown. And big up Barbican. Cause Silverhawk are the best sound. Hawk in a killing mood.
Bop, bop, bop.
Hawk in a killing mood. Hawk in a killing mood. When you feel the beat, you got to move your feet.
It's the late Delroy Wilson.